Hello YouTube. I hope you guys are all doing okay, staying healthy at home, and let's go and see. I was walking around and thinking, what can we talk about today, and I decided to show you the progress. If you remember this mount, what is it, not a week old? This plant was struggling in the pot. It's an absolutely incredible cross, LC Martin Wolf by Suncoast. It was really, and you still can see, not happy looking plant. And I put it on the mount, what, 5, 6, 7, let's say a week ago. And today I looked, and look what's happening. So, they do appreciate love. They do appreciate care. Look over there. You see that? One thing I want to do with it, the plant is falling kind of down. I want to attach it with some kind of tape or band, something. We'll find something. So this is the first thing I noticed today. How cool is that? So I decided I'm gonna use this tape. I love this tape. It's you can buy it. I believe I got it in Home Depot. It's called Stretch Tie. So the good part about it is it's stretchy. So whenever, if you want to put something on the tree and you don't want to use stapler gun or something, this thing is really good for that. So I'm gonna use it for my Martin Wolf. So something like this. Do I love how it looks? No, I don't, but it will help the plant to attach the roots correctly. Yes, we do have a Barbie party over there. And when it's settled, when the roots will be holding on properly, I'm gonna just cut that thing off. But for now, I'm very happy. Look, their roots going in already. Nice green root. So, and since I pulled out my box, yeah, don't think there's just a box. There's a shelf. I'm a hoarder of many of us are, of the fertilizers and things. So let's talk about this good stuff. So let's talk fertilizer. I must be right now, like, my name is Natasha. I'm an anonymous non-religious fertilizer yeah, creating as I go. It should be done on time. It should be done monthly or so on. But of course, life is life, and I keep forgetting stuff. So, but generally speaking, you do need to fertilize. You do eat. Your plants need to eat. Will they live without fertilizer in good conditions? Absolutely. Will they thrive? Probably not to the fullest. They will bloom, but it will be 3 flowers. If you fertilize religiously, you're probably gonna have 5 spikes with 15 on each, okay? But what do I use? Many people have been asking. My favorite, honestly, so far is this guy. It's Jack's. It's very easy. I mean, if you ask me how, it's not the rock science. It's always follow the label. The labels are there to help you. There's nothing mysterious about it. Usually it's like this one goes by capfuls, not it's liquid. So per gallon, about half of a cap or 1 cap. Oh, it's okay, time wise. Okay, that's why I don't know about it. For best results, apply within every watering. Half cap full, good luck with that and me. But if you do every 2 weeks, 1 cap full. So on any fertilizer, you will see this 3 numbers, and you will ask, What does that mean? Three numbers are nutrients for the plant: the phosphorus, nitrogen, and potassium, I believe in that order. Each of them regulates something. Depends on the time of the year. When it's cold, they need higher numbers and blah blah blah. But for blooming, the middle number, I believe, needs to be higher. But the best and the safest is always to use something that is balanced. Like Jack's very often suggested 20-20-20. You can get it anywhere, even at Walmart. I like this one, 756. I purchased it in one of the little local, how much was it? Some $11-12. And it works great for me. Then there is everybody's good friend, regular Epsom salt. So Epsom salt, what is it? Basically, it's a magnesium that usually is not presented in any other fertilizers, and orchids desperately need magnesium, so that's a good idea to do it. I would suggest once a month. It's crucial for the forming good flowers. I'm sure there's more like scientific explanation what is it for, but I'll just tell you it's very important for flowers, for green leaves, specifically in cymbidiums as far as I know. And if you don't get flowers in cymbidiums, that's a good idea. Phalaenopsis, when it gets cold, it's very good. According to Mac, you should start doing Epsom salt really religiously in September in Florida specifically for Phalaenopsis. So this is another thing that I should use more often. And then this is a new thing that I just got. Many huge growers are thriving on it and suggesting really highly Mega Thrive. Also, this one is 303. So, and what it says, it promotes strong growth, seedling to flowering, and it helps the stressed plants and stuff like that. So it's basically, there's lots of chemistry in it. I'm not gonna guess. I'll let you read about it. By the way, that one that I mentioned the other day, the AOS, American Orchid Society website, is extremely good source for it. There's lots of questions answer on their website. I don't know who got that big dog. It's been barking lately. Yeah, so this is it. Epsom salt Jacks. You can get 20-20-20. Very safe if you're a beginner. Mega Thrive. Mega Thrive you will not buy anywhere but from the distributors. You can see there's their Facebook. I order it through Facebook. So, and let's talk about bugs. Who doesn't like bugs? Who doesn't like those beautiful bugs? Thrips, mealybugs, scale, all that good wonderful stuff that orchids attract like crazy. So yes, we do all like to go organic. We all tried, but here in Florida this year especially, it's even last year it started. Somehow, for whatever reason, I heard that many companies like Bayer, who we used to use that spray for roses, changed their formula into like a more milder version, nature friendly, and it stopped working. So people try neem oil, but there's a downside to it here in Florida. We have high temperatures and oil gets hot, so it also can affect your plants. So I finally, after 10 years, switched finally to the systemic stuff, which is a really bad chemicals, but it does the work. So this is number one that I used, and I also have Orthene. Now both of these guys will work. Just follow again the instructions. See, they're gonna work for everything, not just orchids. Roses, you see flowers, ornamentals, and shrubs and shade trees. But you gotta wear protection, number one. This stuff stinks like you have no clue. It's bad. You better do it in the morning when it's not windy. You gotta have a mask, basically all attributes that you have right now ready to go because of the virus. So it's the best time. And also this gotta be applied on time. You miss, they can appear. I've been really blessed with no mealybugs. The only thing that I notice is thrips. So these two are great. If you have a fungal issues, also there's a bunch of product. What I'm telling you is what I'm using, okay? But this is fungicide that I have, and also if you see somewhere suspicious of fungus, black spots and stuff like that, it may be, if you're not doing fungicide on a regular basis, maybe a good idea to do it then. Like, things that you need to remember always, many of these things will be toxic. If you have dogs or stuff like that, spray it, let it dry, give it some time, and it will, you know, just to be safe. Okay? So, I don't know how about you guys, but to me it's a very boring stuff. But we have to do it. It's like, you know, doing your haircut. It's not always lots of fun, but we gotta do it in order, you know, or see the dentist, stuff like that. So let's go back and do some fun stuff. I answered your question about my fertilizer. Hopefully God will give me strength and I'll go and do it right now, at least the fertilizer. Inspire me, please. Let's talk about total cuteness. Look at this little dude. It opened up again. If you've seen my clay little phalaenopsis, I made it from this plant. Right there was a original one. It opened up again. It's from Brethren, Lamb's Passion. Woo, and it smells so good. Citrusy a little bit. He sits in my All-American candle holder. I love Brethren stuff. Their stuff is, you know, people sometimes say it's more expensive. Yes, it's grown here. It's not important from wonderful areas like Philippines, Taiwan, China, and stuff like that. It's done here one by one. They don't have a plantation. They're wonderful people. Liz and Phil, I love you. So thank you so much. Their information is right here. By the way, you can, if you are fortunate enough and you have money for now, you can go and look. They sell on eBay. This is, by the way, there's one more of their Fails is Blooming. I'm going to show you too. Hold on. Now look at that creature. Isn't he something? And that one has a very nice, the other one is a little bit citronella to me, but this one smells magical. So he is one of those phalaenopsis that will bloom and bloom and bloom, as you can see. Beautiful. He actually took a first place in Sarasota show this year. Oh, smells so good. And he needs water. He is one of the guys in my lanai. So how cute is he? And from Phalaenopsis, let's go and take a look at our Vanda. She's opening. And here is a good example for you. Thrips. See this magic here? Or I should say evil. These are thrips. What thrips do, they're invisible to an eye. They get on the bloom and they suck it out. So Okay, we gotta spray. She is just perfectly gorgeous. For those who missed her name, it's Dylan something. Gordon Dylan. Come on. There you go. Okay. Basically, everything is just prepping now to bloom. There's not much right here. This is my chocolate. What are you? Oncidium, thank you very much. The Encyclia, but this Encyclia will be probably 2-3 months until she will be blooming. Oh, there's one thing I wanna tell you what I've done. I finally put all my guts together, and I finished my Dendrobium trees. Yeah, had to do a little bit. Clean up. I have kids now around the house, so they help me clean. My amazing black bamboo, my favorite bamboo. When we got this house, I wanted to get bamboo. Everyone started screaming it's invasive and all the bad stuff. But there's not only invasive bamboo. This bamboo is totally gorgeous. I don't know if I can show you. It's black. It's shiny, and this one grows slow, and it's really different, and it looks really cool. So there's my Dendrobium tree. I put them up, I put them down head. There's, by the way, the pineapple in all his glory, blooming. So cool. I never seen pineapple grow. I also added some dying phalaenopsis thinking, yeah, and as you can see on every piece that I put there, I added Spanish moss. That is my Gramophyllum that I'm still seeing if it's alive or not. It was cold this winter. They hate cold, so maybe it died. We'll see. So we cleared this area too. Remember that little seedling that I removed? That's right there. So, and now since I kind of cut everything, I can finally see my pretty bromeliads, because I have quite a good collection of them. That guy is my favorite. His name is something Albert, or no, Raphael, I'm sorry. Here he is. Neoregelia Raphael. And I called you Albert. Probably so confused. Okay. And by the way, all of these I got from the Tropiflora that is right next to the Planteal Orchidea. Okay. And then I added a little bit more on this tree. This tree a little bit more challenging because of this guy. This guy is not friendly. He has needles and he is not afraid to use them. I was scraped up and down. Here's my big girl. I don't see anything happening with her yet. We'll see. Maybe she wants some fertilizer. This is, what's your name? Encyclia Orchid Jungle, Mayaka City. Again, from Suncoast, from Jim Roberts. Let's see what she's gonna do this year. She's always a show. And this is my tree. Here's my gecko. Where are my hounds? Come here. Look at them. Not really. They are tired. Hot. Brucey, you always lead the pack. Look at this grass. It's gone. It's been so hot. And there's Sai, Charles. Yeah, so basically this is what's going on. It's been really hot. Oh, look, there's a Nadosa opened. This girl is beautiful. How beautiful is she? Lady of the Night. Brassavola Nadosa. And my first orchid up, just with 2 flowers. I am learning to be good with, for whatever reason, me and Brassavolas are not very good together. They rot. Either I give them too much water or what, I don't know. I really don't like this. Why is this yellow? There. Yuck. Okay, so some spraying. Spraying. Bulbies hibernating. Look at them. I love these dudes. They are aliens. And there's one more. They're all sitting here together. Look at these petals. Pyloric mini phalaenopsis. How cool are they? And then this guy is still blooming. I got him at the Tamayami, which is January of this year. It's a little Dendrobium. There's a name for it, very long, and it's doing well. But then next to him is the same kind, right next to him, but it's orange, and look at the difference. So something needs to be done about this. This phalaenopsis is absolutely gorgeous. Pretty large flowers. This I wanted to show you. This is one of the seedlings. I mentioned the name a couple of times, Alan Black. Who is Alan Black? Alan Black is a hybridizer, pretty well known in orchid world for doing unthinkable. So he puts together very unusual plants. This was a little seedling from him from last year, and I reattached it to this one. I was on the smaller one that I didn't like. And just look at the root work. You see this thing? Yeah? It went a hard way. So for you to understand, this is a cross of Brassavola and Cattleya, for God's sake. So, oi! Me moving stuff with my tiny body. Now here, Irene Feeney is still thinking. There's some Dendrobiums, about 2. And look at those guys. Ooh, this thing opened up. I didn't even see it. It's a show here. Phalaenopsis show. These guys are large. See, that's why I have so many of them. I don't even remember what I have. Every time it's a very pleasant surprise. So. And so to finalize, here's Mr. Boo. He's an old dude. Let's see our tree. How is everything? I think they like it. Look, we have more open blooms there. This thing probably needs to be cut. It's in the way. This is doing well. These are doing good. There's a new growth right there. How is our Clandii? Still thinking. Still thinking. Okay, boys and girls. Stay safe. My big advice to you, don't go out. We went yesterday to get some supplies. It's the most depressing experience if you go out now, because you realize how many freaks out there. Yes, we need to protect each other, but my God, be human beings, you know, people push each other and stuff like that. So stay inside. Probably that's why I'm still in a pretty good mood considering the situation. And until the next time, I will go and make some pottery because that Etsy shop is pretty empty. Thank you. Stay safe and have a great day.